Hello, welcome back. Question 5. This is a 14 marker. So stick with me on this one. Could be a long journey. Sandy is a builder. She is planning to renovate a conservatory for a customer. Some of the activities required for the project are listed below. Sandy draws the Gantt chart below showing these activities. Now, I don't normally draw my Gantt charts like this. I normally like draw boxes and have like the letters in there, and sometimes the critical path I'll put next to each other. But this is kind of a different kind of Gantt chart, and it's acceptable. There's quite a few sort of types of Gantt charts that you can use. Scrolling down, part A, complete the activity network to show the activities represented in the Gantt diagram. So the first thing I need is the early time for B. That's going to be 2. Then I need to work out the duration of B. So duration of B, oh my God, so that's at 2. And that one's going to be at 9 because that's 7.5. Good, so that's got a duration of 7 for B. It's going to be really tough for me to do. I probably need a second screen open with that sorted. Just moving that across. Right, so next bit. Sorry, just messing around with my other screen. Right, part C comes after B. Start during B. So B must be a predecessor of, and in fact it is, it's got it there. So the early start time for C is going to be 9. C has a duration from 9 to 15, 16, 17. So that's a duration of 8. So C, duration of 8. Okay, D or E will have a duration of 17. D clearly has that. E is quite a short one. So D goes into there, giving us E there, and it will have an early start time of 2. E has got a duration 2, and that goes to 4. So it's a little task. Duration of 2. Like so. Okay. We've got another task that has a duration of 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's F. There's a duration of 3 there. But that other one, G, also has a duration of 3. Okay. What leads into it? E and C lead into that. So E and C need to be finished. Oh, here we go. So C has to be fit. Oh, mind you, G could go there. Tough one. What does F need to have done? Looks like here. Because it's the critical path. Look at that. There's our critical path. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy that D leads to F. There we go. So that critical path gave it away for us. And that starts at 19. And then D is in here. And actually D has a start time, an earlier start time of 17. So that's another way of working it out. Get those early start times done. 17. Right, F has a duration of 3. Duration of 3. That was tricky and nasty. And then our last task is obviously H. I've put D there. It should be G. What am I doing? Crazy. Right, and then heading back. Before I do the duration, 19 plus 3 is 22. So we have to take the bigger of the early start times, because if we put it at 20, F wouldn't be finished. Duration of H is just 2. That finishes at 24. And now we need to work backwards. So for F, 24 take away 2 is 22. And then for G, same thing, 22. For E, 22 take away 3 is 19. 20. So that goes into there. And then 22 take away 3 there is also 19. 19 take away 8 is 11. Now with A, we've got, I haven't done D. 22 take away 3 is 19. And then 19 take away 17 is 2, and that's already filled in. Okay, so I just want to check one more thing on the diagram. Oh, look at that. I think that's a mistake. E is 20 for the late time, but here at 19, 22 take away 3. I reckon there's an error there. I think someone's made a mistake. Okay, state the critical path. So we're looking for areas that have got no float time, but actually we can do that easier on the Gantt chart rather than working out float time. So we've got A to D to F to H, and we drew that earlier. So A, D, F, H. Okay, super. What is the latest possible start time for activity E? Circle your answer. What is the latest possible start time for activity E? Okay, so, this is a tough one. It's a duration of 2. It's got a massive float time. It needs to be done by 20. So that means it's 18. But on that diagram I had, we had 19, so that's going to be 17. So 18 is the answer. There we are. Going by the diagram, got 18. I reckon 17 would have been fine. Okay, Sandy considers doing all the work herself. She can do activities D and E at the same time as other activities. D and E at the same time as other activities. F and G is going to cause a problem. How many days in total would it take her to complete the project? Okay, so let's have a look at that diagram. So if she's doing D and E at the same time as everything, that's not going to cause a problem until maybe we get to here. I don't know. A is going to take 2 days, so that's 2 days. B and C, 7 and 8, plus 7 plus 8. I'm going to ignore D and E because that's all going to get done at the same time as other activities, and it will be done. It looks like it's going to get finished as long as they do A and she can do D while doing B and C, then it will be finished on time. So F and G are going to be the two that need to be done together. So +3, +3, and then +2. Okay, so let's add that up. 2 plus 7 plus 8 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2 gives us 25 days. Marvellous. And that looks like it's one extra day. Fantastic. Okay, question 5 continues. Oh, the Gantt diagram from page 12 is shown below to help you. So they've given us an extra diagram on a page that I can't see. Brilliant. Sandy decides not to do all the work herself. Before the start of the project, Sandy finds out that activity will only take 14 days. Complete the Gantt diagram below so that it includes this new information and any other changes. Okay, so in theory then, B won't change. So B will start here. That's the critical root, and it's going to go to 9. Just got the main graph up on the screen. C won't change either because I think C, I'm going to have to scroll up to look at this. Yep, C will be fine as well. Sure there shouldn't be any float time. Are we sure about that? Okay. Well, she's got other people helping, hasn't she? So Sandy says not to do it herself. Before the start of project, Sandy finds out activity to be waiting. So if she's got other people that can do it, things get done without having to wait around, I suppose. So C will come into here. And then we go across to 17. We go over like that. That should work. Just going to move and have a look at this table again. Right. Because I'm not interested in the float times. We're just getting it done. I can add float times if I have to be fair. So for me, I mean, D could start after 2, and so could E. D could start after 2 because she's got other people doing it. Now it's going to take 14 days. 2 plus 14 is 16. There we go. So that's going to go and be D. And then E gets brought forward as well because we can start that at the same time. And E only takes 2 days. Gets us to 4, and we're in there. I'll worry about float times in a minute. Right, for F, what are we doing with F? So F is at the end of C and D. So we'll have to start after C, and it's 3 days long. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's F. G has to happen after C or E. So C, it's going to start at the same time. And it's the same length, which is really helpful. And then H has to have F and G finished. H is too long. 1, 2, like that. Right, float time. So F, G, and H, no float time at all. C, no float time, part of a critical path. D will have. D needs to be finished and can float up to the end of C because it has to happen before F. And then E is going to happen before G. So in line with G, we're going to match that up there. And that is a massive float. There we go. Lovely. Happy with that. Okay, that should be enough to answer this question. Right, and then state the new float time for E. Oh, that's going to be, that goes up to 17 from 4. So the float time is 17 take away 4, which is, I think, 13. I'm just going to check everything. Happy with my graph, 13 days. Have I done a float time for E, D, B, C? Lovely, good. So that should be all the marks. Marvellous. 14 massive marks there. Do make sure that you revise your activity networks. If your teacher is on the Facebook Core Maths group, because there is a Facebook Core Maths group, hopefully they've shared with you the activity networks spreadsheet to make them. That'd be really useful. Good luck for tomorrow. Good luck for your future exams. Anyone who's seeing this way into the future, good luck, and see you next time. Bye-bye.